Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we've been working on getting everything put back together here. It's really close at this point. We're not quite there yet, but we are getting very close. We've got a couple of wars ongoing here, and we'll get that all done soon enough. We're walking over there. Yep, that looks good. We'll take over this location and then head right on down over here, and then we'll have to hit here too. But otherwise, this looks phenomenal. Now, we do apparently have a civil war brewing. I'm not sure if this is real. I just started up the game. We do have a scorned family, the Herconid family, and we'll see. Maybe that's a real thing. Oh, there were rebels here. Actually, Aksum has an army right here. We need to back off and fight them. So we're going to do exactly that. It looks like we're going to stack wipe the rebels there. And then let's take Aksum's army out of here. We're not doing the greatest here. We may or may not win that. It doesn't really matter though. So that's fine. We won the siege up here. So that's phenomenal. I want these guys to come in and attack this force. So that'll be perfect. And we'll get these pieced out fairly soon. So everything is looking reasonably good. The question is, are we going to win this battle? And the answer looks like yes. So that's really great to see. So there's that dealt with. Now we need to make our way over to here. Oh, okay. AutoCap was being weird. Sure, that seems fine. So they're going to retreat back over this direction. Yeah, that looks great then. These guys, there's not a lot we need them to do, to be honest. We can start them moving up towards Olbe, and that's going to take them a while to get there. So let's start them going on that. Looks like we missed over here, so let's see about fighting these guys. And, of course, we'll slaughter them all. Beautiful. So this is saying that we're probably going to lose this, which is surprising to me. And apparently it's surprising to them, too, because we easily won it. Okay. There, now we're actually fighting them. But we're winning it, which was exactly what I expected. So that seems fine. We're going to head up here and grab this. They're retreating down this way. We'll see if we're able to catch them, but for now, it's not that big of a deal. We just won the siege here. So that is a big deal. And I want to make our way up over this direction. This is being sieged. Okay. Yeah, we'll join in on that. That seems good. We don't have an available decision here to negotiate with revolting slaves, but we're not going to do that because, as I've said repeatedly, they're too revolting for that. So that's not going to happen. So we're going to win this battle here, and then we'll go siege this location. Looks fine. Do we care about this money? Actually, kinda, yeah. We'll let him complain. Okay. So we won this battle. Excellent. We're going to head down over this direction. So sieges are proceeding nicely. We need this to finish up, and we, of course, have taken this area. So let's just make our way down over here. The siege of Aksum has been won. So that means that this is now basically completed, and these guys can head up towards Olbe as well. We'll get them heading up that way. That'll be a little while before they're ready there. But let's make our way in over here. So our ally is going to get attacked here. Zood is going to get attacked. They're actually kind of winning that. Kind of. But we're going to come in and reinforce them and guarantee the win. There we go. So that looks good. And then now we're going to come down to here. Aksum is very nearly fully under control once more. So that looks great. I want to check in on how we're doing on our annexations here. So, of course, Ammon just started not too long ago. That one we missed. But the rest of these, they're getting awfully close. That looks great. Okay, so I'm just looking around up this direction. I kind of feel like we need to come in and relieve this siege. We also just won here. So I'd like to come up this direction and cut off some reinforcements over here. That looks good. So we'll fight them right there. And then we've got our reinforcements coming in over here. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty good victory for us. We'll fight here as well. That looks great. So no real problems here. We are victorious, and I want to come take this area. So that looks great. And now the question is, are we going to have Aksum under control shortly? The answer is yes. So let's get these guys headed up over here as well. I'm going to have them kind of loop around over here. It's going to take them a while. That's understood. I'm not too concerned about that. So we won this battle, and we don't actually need to go here, but I wouldn't mind going here and helping out with this siege. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll take over this siege. We're now at 100% with Aksum, so let's see if we can fully annex them. It looks like not quite. We're going to have to do this in 2 wars. Okay. So this is, of course, because of the war score cost here. So I'd like to take the highest war score cost province, which would be Armada. I would also... I'd kind of like to just continue going down the list of highest war score, but I think it's going to be close. Yeah, we can just sneak in all but one. Okay. So all that's going to be left is Marrow, which is this up over here. This is the best we can do. We cannot demand anything else. Although we could make them our subject, but they're going to take a while to integrate. To be honest, I think it'll be faster, because this is going to be like, what, a 5-year truce? I think it's going to be faster to just wait out the truce. So we'll do this. That looks good. And that's going to be 11 aggressive expansion. That's fine. So all that they've got left is this up over here, right? And I want to double check that truce duration. So this truce is 9 years. Okay, I still think that's faster than making them our vassal. So that'll be fine. And I also want to check to see if there's any rural constructions to do. There's one farming settlement, and that's it, remarkably. Okay, so that sounds good. So we're going to be piecing these guys out eventually. But there's still a bunch of sieges to do up over here. So we'll get those done soon enough. We've got our forces from Aksum heading on up to attack Olbe. So that'll be good. We need to attack Olbe and Lycia. So we just won this siege. That's perfect. Let's go make sure that that is actually occupied by us. Okay, that looks good. In that case, I want to start up a siege right here. Perfect. So we've got several more sieges to do here, and they've got some forces running around down here. As soon as these guys or these guys are freed, we can go after them. But for the time being, we're tied down by these sieges. So that is absolutely understood. Can we do any colonization? No. That's fine. So they're trying to do something about this situation. It's not anything they can do anything about. So we're fine with this for now. Eventually, this siege won. Beautiful. So now we're going to come out with this force. We've got reinforcements nearby, and they're low morale, so this looks okay. We also won here, so that looks wonderful. Now, we declared on these guys, so we need to piece these first. So that means we need to wait on this siege. Understood. So I'm going to send this force out over this direction. We'll get them out over there. And these guys, they're going to hang out over this way. We're interested in making sure that all of these forces are stack wiped, and in fact, they are. So that looks ideal. At this point, this is occupied by us, and this is occupied by us as well. So let's position these guys somewhere around over here. That was stack wipes. All they've got is this 1.9k stack. All we need to do is wait for this 7% siege. So that'll be done very shortly. That's now at 21%. Oh, we caught this force. Okay. Didn't even intend to have that happen, but it's fine. We didn't actually stack wipe them, remarkably, but it's okay. Our vassal will stack wipe them. There we go. That looks great. So how are we doing on this siege? Is it 21? Do we want to increase taxes? Or would we rather get stability and lose tyranny? That's the answer. We obviously want to get tyranny and lose stability. Wait, no, other way around. We want to lose tyranny and get stability. Would have been bad the other way. So this is all looking wonderful at this point. Now, this is occupied by us as well. There's that siege over, so at this point, we can piece them out. And I want to send these guys around over to like here. So let's get this war over. We want to piece out these guys separately. And the question is, how much can we actually take? The answer is not quite all. So we could take this one, and then like this one, and this one. The other two we'll have to come back to. That's understood. We cannot get these two. But that's only going to be about 37, so that's not so bad. Our aggressive expansion is going to go up, but we really don't care about AE at this point. It's hilariously irrelevant. So now we're interested in Narsok, and this we can full annex, which we will happily do. Okay, so we've got these guys, we've got Aksum that we need to take out still, and then we've got Olbe and Lycia, and that's it. Other than another fight against Macedon, which is going to be kind of a whole thing. But we'll get to that. We will absolutely get to that. So we've got forces moving in here. And are these guys up yet? No, they're on their way, but they had a long ways to go. So that's understood. We're making our way over here. I don't expect that we're going to be able to take all of this all in one go, right? So that's probably not going to happen. I do think that we can attack Lycia separately. So that means that these guys should probably come down to here, and these guys should come down to here. Something like this. And we'll get Olbe and Lycia in 2 separate wars, ideally. They're not allied with each other, so that seems perfect. We've got a grand festival going on here, which is wonderful. Let's check in on our culture and see if there's any more issues here. The answer is no. Which we didn't really expect there to be issues. There's an integration finishing. Perfect. That was Zood. So Zood is now under our control. Excellent. And things are really starting to come together now. Absolutely beautiful. So a lot of these are going to continue to finish up very soon. I do want to check in on our rural constructions here. We've got 2 farming settlements to put in, and that's it for the moment. So we're going to keep building up our gold reserves for right now. This is fine. And yeah, strike the earth. That's fine. Okay, so we're just about in position here to attack Lycia, and I think we should just go ahead and do this. So let's do it now. We're going to declare war here, and we have a CB on both of these, of course. We're going to come in and siege here, and these guys are going to come take over this. That's going to link up this exclave again, and then we're going to go after Olbe, which we have some forces on the way over for. Where are you guys going exactly? Let's have you go about here, I think. A scientific breakthrough? No, thank you. Okay. So they've got a 21k stack that force marched over to here. We could go eliminate that with these guys and then bring them right back. So let's do that. And this is all one state, right? Yeah. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We can have these come up here. And these guys, they can just chill here. So that looks great for now. Olbe is going to be a little bit bigger of a war for us than Lycia is, but that's okay. We're doing fine on our aggressive expansion, and we don't actually care what other nations think of us, right? At this point, if we look at our pop count, we're at 30,000. There's not much they can do about us, to be honest. Okay, so we're winning this battle. In the meantime, this siege is proceeding, and we're mostly just waiting for our Olbe fight on this army making its way northward. So that'll be fine, and we may as well wait on our... Oh, okay, sure. We may as well wait on our Lycian war to end, so that these guys are freed up and can start doing sieges out over this way and such. So that would be good. Where are they even retreating to? I guess, like, down here? Or maybe, like, over here? Yeah, they're going to, like, Olympos. Hilarious. Okay, we're going to fight them there, and that should be absolutely fine. So this siege will wrap up soon enough, and then we'll just get into position to fight Olbe. I'm actually going to move these guys up to, like, Kinna here, I'm thinking. So something along the lines of this. Okay, battle hard. That's absolutely fine. We're going to head along this direction. We just won this siege, so we just need to wait for the auto caps to finish up. And some stack wipes. There's a stack wipe. And we didn't actually stack wipe here. And he has a levy that he raised up over here. Okay, awkward. Let's head off over this direction with one of these forces, and the other force, let's just go stack wipe this unit. Okay, looks good. So I want these guys now to be, like, up over here, and we are just waiting on these auto caps. Beautiful. We may as well wait for this battle to end. It doesn't really matter, though. Bountiful Harvest, huh? We're going to take the cash. That looks good. So let's sue for peace, and we're going to take all of their territory. Perfect. That's going to be 7 more aggressive expansion, but we don't care. And that looks great. Okay, so we're basically in position now to attack Olbe. And we're going to go in with all 6 of our armies at this point. So let's go ahead and declare this war. We have claims on every single one of these provinces because they were ours. But we're not going to be able to fully integrate them, right? That's absolutely not going to be a thing. So I want these guys to come in like here. I want these guys to come in and siege here. These are going to come in and siege here, while this tiny little force comes in and sieges over here. Okay, so we're going to get going on that. So we've launched our invasion of Olbe at this point, and we're going to get a good chunk of this back. We're at least going to make them landlocked. We're definitely going to take all of their coastal territory, and we'll see what the rest of this ends up looking like. Okay, so we're done here. I want these guys to come up and siege here. Beautiful. We're going to finish here. We're going to come in this way. Olbe is suing for peace. They are offering us quite a lot, actually. Hang on. How much are they offering us? So, 28. Hang on. Let me pull up a calculator. Okay, so we've got 28 plus Phrygia Ulterioris, which is only 2, plus this, which is 42, plus this is going to be Titiasos, which is... Where is this? This is just a single territory? Yeah, so those are only single territories, and then Saravine is plus 22. So that's 94, and then these 3 single territories. This is probably straight up 100, but I want to choose what ones we get specifically. So this will be fine for now. We'll just work our way through this. Olbe will fall pretty quickly. So these forts are going quick. I like it. I want these guys to head over and start sieging here. So that'll be fine. These guys can run in and grab Tiana here. That'll be absolutely okay. We're going to cross through there? Yes, we are. Perfect. So we're going to reinforce this. Excellent. Easy victory for us there. Always absolutely phenomenal to get easy victories in these sorts of things. We want this to go quick, right? Because we're going to need to wait out a truce. So that'll be fine. These sieges are proceeding, but we haven't had good luck with them. We've had okay luck. There's one done, so that's good. We don't need to be up here. We could come up over this direction and see about relieving our allied force. We'll see if we get there in time. Looks like we might. We just won the siege here, so I want these guys to come over to the capital of Olbe at this point. We'll start up a siege there. Excellent. So we're victorious out over here. This force can absolutely come down over here and grab this territory. Olbe wants peace. We're going to decline it. I don't think we can take more than what they're offering. I think they're offering us the max war score that we can get, but I want to choose different states if we can. That would be the ideal. Okay, so we stack wiped that Olbe stack. Hilarious. Evangelism is happening in our lands. That is incredibly rude. Okay, we won the siege down here. Now, there's not much else that we actually have to do over here, so that is noted. Our armies are a little bit overkill, but we could go up after these stacks up here, right? So let's go ahead and do that. We won this siege. I want to make sure that this fort falls, so we're going to move our forces in there. There we go. We won the siege here, so we don't really need this army anywhere in particular at this point. So I'm kind of thinking that they honestly come all the way back down to Aksum. So downward they come. What just happened here? Ah, Heraclea Pontiki was annexed. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So that's all looking good. So all we need to do now is get this last little bit under control, and this will be fine. They did indeed cap that. We won the Siege of Adrona, and these guys are going to head up, like, over here. Olbe is very, very desperate for peace. No shockers there. Okay, this force can come down and relieve this siege. We just got an oratory advance. So at this point, we know that we were working in our civic advances. We were interested in going down to, like, divinely guided, right? So public slavery would be the next location to go. National slave output will be very good for us anyway. That's going to get us a lot of additional gold. We do have a lack of governor up in this region, and we'll do that. There we go. I was kind of expecting Olbe to be a little bit tougher of a fight than this, to be honest. Okay, so we just won this siege. That seems good. Let's send these guys up over here, even though they are at a bit of a numerical disadvantage. We can send this force up just to be on the safe side. And we can send these guys over too. We don't really need them doing anything. We just need their capital to fall at this point. And there it goes. So, sure, we can just send a bunch of forces up over here. Okay, so we're fighting here. We're not going to win that until our reinforcements arrive, but here they come, and that's absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. So I don't think we can take over all of Olbe. We're going to have to only take part, but the part that we want to take is definitely coastal. So we need to piece them out before this changes hands. Let's definitely do that. So that's going to be taking this territory and this territory. Bare minimum. That's 85 right there. This is 120. So let's reset this. Yeah, we can definitely see they have quite a bit. Let's take all of this, and then what else can we take? Well, we can take that. And then we're at 87 at this point. This would be like 2 wars at this juncture. So let's grab this up here. That puts us at 108. We're going to have to split some of this off. Like that. That's exactly what we can take. So is this going to still be another war beyond this? I think it is. Well, at least we can carve into them here. So that'll be fine. There we go. So that war is now over. So now the question is, how are we doing on our truce with Aksum? That truce is going to be done in, well, 6 years. Okay. So there's not a whole lot that can be done there. I'm thinking that we move these armies, and this is 5 armies, we move them up over this way, but I'm also thinking that we actually switch this, because I want this guy up here, and I want our weak army, which is this one. I want our weak army to come down to deal with Aksum. So that'll be fine. Aksum will be taken back over in a couple of years, and then Olbe we're going to have to take as much as we can in the next war. There will be another war after that before we get Olbe fully under control. So that is understood. I'm going to send one of our armies up over here. I'm going to grab another one of these armies, and I'm going to send this one. I'm going to send them, like, out over this way for now. And where are you guys going? You're going there? Sure. Let's have you go up over here. We're going to want to have them be positioned in positions where they're not going to take heavy attrition, but for the time being, this'll do. Okay, I just want these 4 armies, or 5 armies? It should be 5 armies. I want the 5 armies to be fairly split up here. So that looks fine for now. We're going to need a governor out over this direction. And do we have any rural constructions to be done? The answer is no, but we do have a lot of gold. So that is absolutely noted, and we will be working on spending that gold in the next episode. I think we should probably let our forces drill a little bit and let our aggressive expansion go down a bit before we attack Macedon for this territory, but I do want this to happen soon. We will take what we can very, very soon from Macedon. So that is absolutely going to happen next episode. Oh, slaves up over here. Okay, let's send this army up over there. So I'm going to tell them to stop moving in bagels, and we are instead going to force march. Come on. Oh, we can't unpause while we're doing this. Okay, we'll not negotiate with slaves. Okay, so there's a slave revolt up over here, and we're just going to need to head up, like, this direction for now. Okay, so that looks good for the moment. We're going to attack Macedon next episode, pretty much guaranteed. I want these guys to be sitting, like, up here for right now. Are you taking attrition here? Yes, you are. We could sit here. They're going to take attrition here. I would like them to be down this direction. 1.69%. That's still a fair amount of attrition. Okay, what about over here? Yeah, that'll work. Beautiful. So we'll get these guys drilling, we'll get these guys drilling, and as soon as these arrive, we'll get them drilling as well. Cool. And now the question is, where's that other army at? So these guys are heading out there. We're heading up this direction. Okay, so we can sit, like, here. There we go. That'll do. So, as I was saying, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Andy McGard, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.